If you're doing the 5K and you're just aiming to finish and you've never done a road race before, I would just be jog walking, not going too hard. But if you're actually really focusing on something like 10K, you can be a bit more aggressive with the pace. So going pretty hard the whole way, if you're training for it, it's fine. I always think with a 10K and a half marathon, they're quite similar in the sense that they've got a lot of the similar sort of training. So you still have an end goal of what sort of time you want to do. So yeah, I think 5K, 10K, half marathon, you can be a bit more aggressive at the start. The marathon, you just have to be a bit more patient and diligent with your pace at the start. I find the 10K very hard because it's that intensity as well. They're all different in their own sense, but the shorter distance, yeah, just have a bit of a go, have a bit of fun with it and see what you can do. It's so important to just manage pace, especially when you're doing the marathon. So when you're in a race and your adrenaline's running red hot, you've just got to be careful not to go too fast. So with having a polar watch, it's good to check your pace, but then also checking your heart rate too, because I think it's really important that you watch that your heart rate's not going too high. You know, some of my race that I did to qualify for London Olympics, I watched pace all the time and it was actually quite fun. And I was actually pacing a race on Sunday at the Mackay Marina Run. And with my polar watch here, yeah, I was just making sure that I wasn't too fast or too slow. And it is really helpful to keep looking down, and you've got people sort of relying on you when you're pacing. So they're just relaxing as much as you can. But pace can be relaxing because you can just sort of check, okay, I mean, I'm good, I'm just going to relax and keep going like this. But if you check your heart rate and it is a bit high, then that can be a sign. You've got to know your heart rate zones, of course, but can be a sign to just back it off a bit and refocus and regroup.